Perhaps this is an early Father's Day post, or whatever this turns into. But this is where I am today, haunted by a dark past that remains relevant. This picture is the last picture taken of my father before he died in Vietnam. This is not in the family albums. I found it on the internet. As time moves forward, we seem to repeat the mistakes of Vietnam, and too many of us don't care. Among them is a fraternity brother who wanted to condemn Biden about the withdrawal of troops from Afghanistan. I find this disturbing that he is not alone in treating the event as a way to score points in some demented game or of one-upsmanship designed to win elections without taking the responsibility to govern. Perhaps it was not wise to bring up what I thought of our withdrawal from Afghanistan when I learned about the withdrawal. My first thought was of Walter Cronkite's words 50 years ago. Walter Cronkite calls for the U.S. to get out of Vietnam. The eloquence of those words haunt me as much as anything. Of course, those words were lost on my fraternity brother, who should have known about my father. He has the same political science degree as I do. What is more disturbing is the complete ignorance about military matters. He was beyond ignorant about the logistics and planning of a troop withdrawal. To him, it was just some way to smear Biden and score political points. He is not alone, and if you confront them on this, all you get is some kind of reversal in which you need to explain our decision to pull out of Afghanistan. We still haven't figured out that they don't deserve an explanation. It will only trigger some kind of justification. Facts and rational thought do not matter to them. Any response will trigger some fear-mongering ran from Moscow a Largo or whatever talking points are created. Perhaps this can be addressed to my life as President Johnson negotiated peace in an eerie response to Walter Cronkite's unauthorized commentary that Nixon sabotaged the peace process to become president in 1968. It is fitting that he bumbled the succumbing negotiations, but it does not justify the 4 bloody years in which tens of thousands of American soldiers died, not to mention the loss of American prestige, mostly because of Nixon's use of napalm. It is more than sad that all Nixon ever did about it through the years is whine, as did much of the Republican Party. A fucking pox on lamestream media and anyone else who claims Nixon is good at foreign policy. This also goes for Uncle Rupert's Fox spin room right-wing media ready to go off to whatever country and think they can whatever, and while you were at it, the same to lamestream media who pretend to defend the status quo that put Nixon and too much of his Republican agenda in place. Since if you don't like it, then take it up with both me as a veteran and the son who has only snapshots to remember my father. The problem has only gotten worse. That is truly reprehensible that some of us are doing more than voting for both a convicted criminal with a proven track record of giving Putski oral service and trying to get us out of NATO. Is anyone thinking, or is everyone consuming Fox and right-wing media in fear, or has he had too much to drink? Have they lost any capacity to think rationally? We need to honestly think about the world deceased veterans like my father wanted when they gave their lives for us. I think of this at the barbecue when you open the beer that I would rather pass to my father.